The research that you're watching now is part of a research project called the ASH project, which stands for Awake, Smoky and Hot. And the reason for looking at these three conditions is that they're the exact conditions that our firefighters face every single summer. They work long hours, which means they're awake for long periods. They fight fires where they're exposed to smoke, and they do so in hot temperatures. And while researchers can tell fire agencies about the effects that being awake for long periods or breathing in smoke or being in hot temperatures affects firefighters' mental work and physical work, no research to date has ever been able to combine those three common fireground conditions and show what effects each has in combination on firefighters.
Hopefully we can get the actual one working and get the tripod out.
Yeah, that's the CSRA.
Like for that.
The tasks that you're watching in the room are the physically demanding tasks that our firefighters do every single summer, whether it be stepping over obstacles from side to side from moving the hose from one area of the fireground to another, to dragging that same water-filled hose from the truck over to the fireground and back again. They also need to be able to rake burning and flammable debris like tree roots, grass, clumps of soil away to create fire breaks. And all the time doing this, wearing their personal protective clothing, their helmets, their gloves, boots and overalls. The Awake, Smoky and Hot project is designed to help fire agencies come up with evidence-based guidelines on how to protect their firefighters and manage their fatigue levels in a range of conditions. Consider, if you will, the hot days before a fire starts. How long should firefighters work? What's their effect on their work rate, be it physical, mental, and what's happening to their health during these conditions? Then contrast that at the end of a fire, when the weather's cooler, but you have been awake for long periods and the air is still filled with smoke and smouldering embers. These different fireground conditions most likely lead to different optimal work rates. Yet until the Awake, Smoky and Hot project is complete, we won't know what those different conditions and therefore the different guidelines are. The Awake, Smoky and Hot project is a collaborative effort between
How do you feel, Bernie?
Deakin University in Melbourne, CSIRO also in Melbourne, and Central Queensland University in Adelaide. And it brings together researchers with expertise in workplace science and the human body, sleep and fatigue, and smoke toxicology. And because those type of skills are so diverse, it's taken a collaborative effort through the support of the Bushfire Cooperative Research Centre and considerable industry partnerships to build the simulation and the resources to do this work and to provide an evidence base for industry.
15 seconds.
After firefighters do their physical tasks, we also find out what their body,
3, 2,
how their body is responding.
Go.
We do that through measuring their blood, their saliva, and their urine. And these measures allow us to understand what might be the health implications of firefighters working in hot conditions if they've been awake for long periods, and if they're doing that work while breathing in smoke such as carbon monoxide. The firefighters participating in the Awake, Smoky and Hot research give 4 days of their time freely so that they can help their fellow firefighters be safe on the fireground and help fire agencies and our science team build guidelines that protect the well-being of our firefighters each and every summer. overview of the Awake Smoking Hot project can be described as a circuit of physically demanding tasks performed over and over again to replicate the monotonous work that firefighters often tackle when fighting bushfires. We do it in an order that replicates not only the important tasks on the fire ground, but an order that's programmed so that we can understand how their work performance changes from 1 hour to the next and over a 12-hour shift. The repeated tasks also allow us to understand what are the hour-to-hour health outcomes and the hour-to-hour changes in mental performance after doing physical work. Most of science looks at mental work and physical work separately, but in the Awake Smoky and Hot project we bring those two areas together because firefighters have to do physical work and make critical decisions at the same time or in short order. The Awake Smoky and Hot project is being conducted as a part of the PhD research for 5 Deakin and Central Queensland University students. It also supports honours research for a further 3 Deakin and Central Queensland University students. So not only does the Awake Smoky and Hot project support firefighters' health, safety and wellbeing, but it also allows the scientific and fire communities to grow another generation of researchers in this space to continue the work long after the Awake Smoky and Hot project is finished.